Welcome, my dear one. I'm so glad you're here. Right now, wherever you are in your journey, please take a deep breath and allow yourself to feel safe. Know that you are not alone. I want you to know something very important. You are deeply loved. Even if you can't feel it right now, even if the world around you seems cold or confusing, there is a love inside you that has never left. And that love is ready to help you step into a new chapter, one filled with hope, healing, and joy. You may be carrying heavy emotions or feeling frustrated that the things you want just haven't happened yet. Maybe you've been doing your best, but things still feel stuck. Maybe you've been asking, why isn't it working? Why does it feel like I'm being left behind? My love, let me gently remind you, it's okay to feel what you feel. There is no shame in the waiting. There is no failure in the pause. What you're longing for is not denied. It's simply preparing to meet you in the most perfect way. And today, I want to share a way of being that can help your heart align with those desires even faster. It's something gentle, powerful, and easy to begin because it starts inside you. This method is something I like to call act as if. That means you begin to walk, think, and feel as if what you've asked for is already yours. Not because you're pretending or forcing it, but because you're opening the door for it to enter. When you act as if, you become the energy of what you desire. And the universe, my dear, always responds to energy. It hears your vibration much louder than your words. So instead of waiting and watching the clock, you begin to live from the feeling of already having it. It may sound simple, and it is, but don't let that fool you. Simple things have deep power when they're done with love and belief. Let's take a moment to say something together, something that opens your heart and invites in new energy. I am open to receiving all the good the universe has for me. Repeat that softly to yourself. Feel the warmth of it. You don't need to know how everything will happen. You just need to know that it can. And the moment you give yourself permission to believe that, things begin to shift in ways you can't yet see. So now, let's talk about what this really means. To act as if doesn't mean to fake it. It means to feel it. Imagine planting a seed. You don't stand over the dirt yelling at it to grow. You water it. You trust it. You keep showing up for it. That's the same with your dreams. Acting as if is like watering your inner garden with love, faith, and expectation. It's not about ignoring reality. It's about choosing to focus on a higher truth. The truth that your thoughts are seeds and they're always growing something. What are you planting today? When you wake up and smile, even before you see a reason to, you're aligning with joy. When you treat yourself kindly, even when no one else does, you're aligning with self-worth. When you believe you are loved, even before love shows up at your door, you are becoming a magnet for more of it. This is the quiet, beautiful power of the act as if method. It teaches your heart how to live from the future that is calling to you. Now here's something many people don't realize. Your inner dialogue is the most powerful tool you have. The way you talk to yourself every day, in the mirror, in your thoughts, in your quiet moments. It's either helping your desires or holding them back. If you want to change your life, start by changing your words. Start by noticing how you speak about yourself and your future. Because every time you say something like, I can't, I'm not ready, nothing ever works out for me, you are closing the door to the very blessings you've been praying for. But we're not here to blame or judge ourselves. We're here to gently shift. If your thoughts have been heavy or full of fear, it's okay. That just means they're ready for some love. I invite you to begin speaking to yourself like someone you truly care about, with patience, with hope, with encouragement. Even if it feels strange at first, you are retraining your mind to believe in beauty again. One of the most loving tools I can offer you is mirror work. Each day, just for a few moments, look into your own eyes in the mirror. You may feel silly, you may cry, you may feel nothing at all, but keep going. Because the mirror is not just glass, it is a window to your soul. When you look at yourself and say, "I deserve to receive my desires," something inside you starts to awaken. A part of you that has always known the truth rises up. You may not believe it fully the first time, but keep going. The belief will come. You can begin today by simply affirming, "Every thought I think is creating my future." Repeat that softly. Every thought I think is creating my future. This is not about pressure. It's about power. You are powerful, and your mind is not your enemy. It just needs new direction. Just like a child learning to walk, your thoughts are learning how to support you instead of scare you. Speak to them gently. Teach them to trust. Now, you might be wondering why things haven't worked out before. Maybe you've tried affirmations. Maybe you've read the books, done the practices, stayed positive, and yet something still felt stuck. That's okay. You were never doing it wrong. You were just learning. Sometimes we don't need more effort. We just need more softness. We need to stop pushing and start receiving. And that begins with belief. Belief doesn't happen overnight. It's like warming your heart by a fire. You sit there, you breathe, and little by little the warmth returns. I want to help you shift from doubt to worthiness, because that's really what blocks our desires. The quiet, hidden belief that we don't deserve them. But you do. You were born worthy. Nothing and no one can take that away. Take a moment now to reflect. What beliefs am I ready to let go of today? Maybe it's the belief that things are too hard, or that good things happen to other people but not to you. Maybe it's the belief that you have to suffer first before you can receive. Whatever it is, you don't have to keep it. You can thank it for trying to protect you and then gently release it. You are allowed to choose a new belief. Let's say this together. I am worthy of living my dreams. Say it again. I am worthy of living my dreams. Let it sink in, even if your mind argues, even if your past tries to bring up old stories. Those stories are done now. This is a new moment. And in this moment, you can choose love. You can choose trust. You can choose to act as if your life is already blooming. And by doing so, you invite your desires to blossom right here, right now, gently stepping deeper into this journey of alignment and manifestation together. Remember, you are doing wonderfully. The smallest shift in belief, the tiniest moment of awareness, can open the door to big transformations. You are not behind. You are right on time. Let's talk now about what it really means to become an energetic match to your desires. Everything in the universe is energy. You are energy. Your thoughts, your emotions, your dreams, they all carry a frequency. And the more you begin to feel the feelings of already having your desire, the more you match that frequency. That's when the magic starts to happen. That's when you become magnetic. So many of us are waiting for the thing we want before we give ourselves permission to feel good. I'll be happy when I have the money. I'll feel peace when I'm in the relationship. I'll relax when I'm finally healthy. But my dear, life doesn't work that way. Feelings are the bridge. When you allow yourself to feel the emotion of your desire before it arrives, you bring it closer. You don't have to wait. You can live in the joy now. You can live in the trust now. Close your eyes for a moment if it feels safe. Picture yourself already living the life you've been dreaming of. Where are you? What do you see? How do you feel in your body? What does your smile look like? What does your day feel like? Let yourself soak in the feeling. That's not imagination, it's alignment. That's you stepping into your future self and saying, I see you, I believe in you, I am you. Let's say this together. I now feel the joy of my desires fulfilled. Breathe into that. I now feel the joy of my desires fulfilled. That's not pretending. That's preparing. That's making space for the blessing. Because when your heart is full of the emotion, the reality cannot help but meet you there. Now, how do we bring this energy into our daily lives? How do we live in a way that keeps our vibration open and welcoming? It's easier than you think. It's not about being perfect or performing for the universe. It's about choosing small actions that align with the person you're becoming. It's about living like you already believe it's yours. Maybe that means dressing a little differently, wearing something that makes you feel like the empowered version of yourself. Maybe it's tidying your space so it reflects the order and peace you're calling in. Maybe it's walking with your head held a little higher, speaking with a little more certainty, choosing words that match the life you're creating. These aren't superficial things. They're signals. They're signs to your subconscious mind and to the universe that you are ready and available for more. You can start with one simple question. If I already had what I wanted, how would I show up today? Ask that in the morning. Let it guide your steps. You don't need to do everything at once. Just one choice at a time, one aligned action, one empowered word. That's how you build momentum. Say this with me. I joyfully align with the life I am creating. Again, slowly, like a soft promise to your soul. I joyfully align with the life I am creating. You are not just wishing for something. You are participating in its creation. That's what it means to act as if. Not to fake a smile or deny reality, but to choose faith over fear in each little moment. But here's something equally important. Learning to let go. Letting go doesn't mean you give up on your desires. It means you stop gripping them so tightly that you block their path. It means you trust that you've planted the seed. And now it's time to let the rain fall and the sun shine. Sometimes the hardest part of manifesting is the waiting, the not knowing, the silence. But my dear, those quiet moments are sacred. That's where the roots grow. That's where the unseen work is happening. Think of sending a letter in the mail. Once you've written it and placed it in the envelope, you don't chase the mail truck to make sure it gets there. You trust the process. You know it's on its way. The same is true for your manifestations. Once you've aligned your energy, once you've taken the inspired steps, you get to rest. You get to breathe. You get to allow the universe to move on your behalf. Here's a gentle affirmation for this part of your journey. I let go, and I trust that all is unfolding perfectly. One more time. I let go, and I trust that all is unfolding perfectly. Even when you can't see the evidence yet, even when the answers seem far away. Trust is an act of love. It's saying to yourself and to life, I don't need to control everything. I just need to be open. Letting go creates space. It softens the walls we build when we're afraid. It invites in grace, and it brings a sense of peace that reminds you, you were never doing this alone. The universe is not holding out on you. It's holding your blessings gently until you are ready to receive them fully. And sometimes, to be ready, we need to make room. We need to clear out what no longer serves us. Old emotions, old habits, old stories. That's where we're going next. Because as you act as if, as you align, and as you trust, you'll notice something beautiful begin to happen. You'll start to see where your heart is still carrying pain. You'll feel the emotions that want to be released so your energy can become light and clear. And my love, that's not something to fear. That's healing. That's growth. That's the path to your deepest freedom. And you are more than capable of walking it. You are ready. You are safe. You are loved. As we go deeper into this journey, I want to remind you that healing is not a task. It's a loving return to yourself. It's remembering who you were before the world told you to doubt, fear, or shrink. When we begin to release the old emotional weight we've been carrying, we allow space for miracles. You don't have to carry it all anymore. You don't have to be strong all the time. There is no shame in feeling. Every tear you've shed has watered the roots of your becoming. So often, what stands between us and our desires isn't effort. It's emotional clutter. Resentments, fears, regrets, disappointments. These emotions lodge themselves into our minds and even our bodies, creating blocks that stop energy from flowing freely. You might be asking for abundance, but still feeling the ache of past failures. You might want love, but still holding pain from the last time you opened your heart. My dear, it's okay. All of this is human, and all of this can be healed. When you act as if, part of that process includes healing your emotional body, because the person who already has your desire, the version of you who is abundant, loved, peaceful, joyful, that version isn't weighed down by shame, blame, or guilt. That version is light, free, whole, and you can become her or him, not by force, but by forgiveness. One of the most powerful acts of release is to forgive, not just others, but also yourself. Maybe you've judged yourself for past mistakes. Maybe you've carried anger towards someone who hurt you. Maybe you've spent years blaming yourself for things you didn't know then. But forgiveness doesn't mean saying what happened was okay. It means deciding you no longer want to carry it. You are choosing freedom. You are choosing peace. You might try this. Write a letter to someone you need to forgive. You don't have to send it. This is just for you. Pour it all out. The hurt, the anger, the sadness. Then write a new paragraph. I release you. I free myself, and feel the shift begin. You don't have to carry their energy anymore. You are allowed to be free. Say this now with love. I forgive. I release. I am free. Again, slowly. I forgive. I release. I am free. With each breath, feel your heart becoming lighter. As you heal, you make room for everything you've been asking for. And now, let's talk about the beautiful energy of gratitude. Gratitude is not just saying thank you. It's creating a magnetic field that draws in more of what you appreciate. When you live in gratitude, you become a lighthouse for blessings. You signal to the universe, I love what I have, and I'm ready for more. It can be as simple as waking up in the morning and thanking life for your breath, thanking your body for carrying you, thanking your heart for continuing to love, even after pain. You don't need a perfect life to be grateful. You just need a willing heart. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance, and that is one of the most powerful ways to speed up manifestation. I invite you to start a gratitude practice. Each morning, write down 3 things you're thankful for. Don't just list them, feel them. Let your heart connect to the joy of them. And if you want to supercharge your desires, include things you're grateful for before they arrive. Say, I'm thankful for the love that's finding me. I'm grateful for the financial ease that's on its way. I celebrate the opportunities flowing to me right now. This is acting as if in one of the most joyful forms. Say this with me. I am deeply thankful for all that I have and all that is coming. Again, slowly. I am deeply thankful for all that I have and all that is coming. You are planting seeds in rich, fertile soil. Gratitude is your sunshine. It will help them grow. And now, as we begin to close this beautiful journey together, I want to leave you with a truth that lives in every cell of your being. Whether you remember it or not, you are a creator. You were born with the power to shape your life, not by controlling everything, but by aligning with love. You were not born to struggle endlessly. You were not meant to feel small or forgotten. You are here to live with joy, with meaning, and with deep fulfillment. The world may have told you otherwise. Life may have handed you pain. But none of that defines your destiny. Your future is created by what you choose now. And right now, you can choose to believe. You can choose to love yourself. You can choose to walk as the version of you who already has the life you desire. That is your sacred power. You don't have to get it all right. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to begin. Take one small step today. Speak one kind word to yourself. Forgive one old hurt. Say one beautiful affirmation. The universe is listening. Life is responding. Your desires are closer than you think. Let's end with this final affirmation. Let it fill your heart and echo through your soul. I am already living the life of my dreams. It is done. I am at peace, and so it is.